Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Well, we're taking a look at the first of the 2024 CRKTs that have come out, and I am very excited for this one. Why? Couple of things. Well, it's called the Padawan. So, being a Star Wars geek, that name jumped out at me right away. Took a little bit closer look at it, and I'm like, all right, CRKT, you're doing good on this one. We're talking a 14C micarta stainless steel knife for about 65 bucks. I think that is right on. You guys know I have kind of hammered on CRKT for their pricing, and material selection, and I stand by that. It's happened more than once. Not in this case. That is one of the big reasons, and being a Star Wars geek, is why I picked the Padawan to check out. So what are we looking at right off the bat? Well, kind of covered the micarta, the stainless steel. Got a micarta backspacer as well. These are kind of overlays. You've got kind of that sort of subframe lock going on there. The deep carry clip, recessed pocket clip screws. Very good. Very nice. It is right hand only, and there is no spot for a lanyard. I mean, you could always put one up here if you wanted to, but so I'm sorry, my lefty friends, and I'm sorry, my lanyard friends. Not making you happy on this one. I get it. But what is there, I like. I don't use lanyards, so that doesn't bother me, and I really do like the deep carry clip, and we're recessed all around. Recessed clip, recessed screws. So overall fit and finish, it's done really pretty darn well. Blade centering is right on. Not even an issue there. It's good all around. Construction wise, I'm liking what I'm seeing, liking what I'm feeling. Better, more off. And you got a flipper tab. That is your primary and only means of deployment for this one. I mean, you might be able to do the whole, somebody might be able to, I can't. But detent, pretty darn good. Action, drop, not bad. Action is pretty good on this one. Not too bad. I'm liking it. Maybe could use a little bit of juice, loosen it up a little bit. But other than that, right out of the box, that's what you guys see. You see it right out of the box, and after I carried a little bit, and the action is what it is. I don't alter or anything like that. So, overall, definitely. Now, look at the profile. Digging that as well. Okay, we're not super rounded off, but we're not super angular either. The blade is definitely got that look that I'm liking. Your look, like I said, 14C 28N, got a nice swedge, got a little bit of a belly going on there, don't we all? And you got a nice swell in that blade to give me a decent rest. Now, choking up, you can choke up on that flipper tab. Just be aware of where you are. That is definitely a sharpening choil. It is not a finger choil, and you're going to have to be careful if you get up there. If you got larger fingers than what I do, it might be an issue. I'm really kind of staying back. I'm pressing back on that flipper just to stay off the corner of that blade. So just something else. Now, something I do want to talk about is this right here. This is a Vosteed design. This is Pedro Vosteed out of Brazil. This is his first production design, which is really cool. The other really kind of cool part is I'll do videos on knives, and, every once in a while, a designer, maker, whatever, will reach out. Instagram, whatever, leave a comment on the video, however they do it, and say, hey, thanks for taking a look, blah, blah, blah. But he reached out after an SKL, and he's like, hey, what he said was, hey, I just watched SKL number 252. I'm like, wow, he's got, okay. I don't know how he found out it was on a live stream. Somebody had to tell him, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, reached out after a live stream and basically just kind of introduced himself and kind of, talked about it a little bit. We chatted. It was really cool. But like I said, this is his first production design. The cool thing about it is he actually studied under Flavio Icoma. Flavio Acoma, inventor of the IKBS bearing system, the deadbolt lock. He had a pretty good darn teacher in my book. I mean, to study under somebody like that, yeah, that's pretty cool. But this is his first production design, and I'll tell you, and I told him right then and there, I'm digging it. I'm digging what you're doing, my friend. So let's get you some. I just thought that was pretty cool. You know, not only the fact that he reached out, but I mean, just learning a little bit more about him and his designs and where his, ideas and learn come from. And also the Padawan name comes from the fact that his friend actually named the knife because they used to call Flavio the Jedi Master. So when he was looking for, trying to come up with a name for his first knife, his friend said, you should call it the Padawan. We call Flavio the Jedi Master. It only makes sense. And there you go. The Padawan was born. So, okay. Size comparison. Obviously, our PM2, Spyderco PM2, is a much larger knife. Bug out is even going to be a little bit bigger. So, it's on the smaller side, for sure. How small is it? Well, overall, we're looking at, it's not too bad. It's about 7, just shy of 7 1/4, really. Yeah, just shy of 7 1/4. You've got about a 4 1/4 inch handle, which is going to give you right about a 3-inch blade. Cutting edge is coming in at more about 2 3/4. And then your grip length, you're looking at about, well, looky there. We're looking at right about 3 1/2. And that's probably another reason why I like this knife so much. Is it just cradles my finger width right there. 3 1/2. That's my wheelhouse. That's what I like. And the Paladin is definitely one I like, without a doubt. So let's get a weight. A little bit of weight, 3.1, smaller knife, nothing too major. 89 grams. Get a look at the carry here. Goes in the pocket, and it does help to be over the top of it a little bit to get it down into the pocket. Hides away that deep carry clip. You do have a little bit of an upturn, but not too bad. Just enough ramp to get it. Your retention is very good. Very good retention. It's stiff enough, but not too stiff, I think. I like it just the way it is. So overall, the Padawan's there. I am digging it. Absolutely 100%. I said on SKL number 252, as a matter of fact, that, I do give CRKT a lot of heartache. Just because pricing and materials. That is the big thing. I said that was not going to be the case with the Padawan. And it is absolutely 100% not. You got micarta, you got stainless steel, you've got 14C28N on the blade steel at $65. Yeah, it's right on. I have no issue with that whatsoever. I give them heartache when I think it's due. I also give them love when I think it's due. And there's a lot of love coming from me with the Padawan. Ergos are great. Like I said, it cradles my hand. Worried about the upturn, not an issue. That pocket clip dives down immediately, so it's not an issue in hand. There is nothing ergonomically annoying about this knife. It is absolutely fantastic in hand. Love the way my thumb lands on the blade. You've got a decent access to your lock bar. It's not cut back too bad, but I mean, I can actuate it without having to dig my finger down in there. Nothing major. We like to see a little bit more of a cutout sometimes. It's not even really angled, but I don't have an issue getting in there at all. Action, pretty darn good for a $65 knife. Detent, pretty solid. Action, like I said, maybe a little bit of juice in there, lube it up, clean it out real good, and we get a little bit more action. But straight out of the box, after a little use and carry and actuation, yeah, I'm liking it. Definitely digging on the Padawan. And I just want to say right now to Pedro, it was awesome speaking, while chatting with you via Instagram. I really, really appreciate you reaching out like that. It was really cool. I'd like to know how you found out about SKL number 252. I really would. So I hadn't really asked you that. So if you watch this, let me know, man. Shoot me a message on Instagram. I'd really like to know how you found out it was on a live stream, because I didn't advertise it, or that it was going to be on there or anything. So hey, cool things happen. That's why I love doing this. Love talking to you guys. Love talking to makers and designers. It's just awesome. It just is. And so is the Padawan, by the way. CRKT, you're getting some love for the Padawan. Vosteed Knives, definitely getting some love for the design as well. And you know what? I got to give you all some love too for stopping by and checking out the CRKT Padawan with me. As always, I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Oh, and you know what, guys? Here's something that I waited till the end to tell you. This is this month's SMKW affiliation knife. So you know what that means? Yes, it does. You know what to do. If you know, you know. Thanks a lot, guys. Greatly appreciate you. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You better. Till next time, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.